This is good day. This is another video for Service Canada in Victoria. I received your negative answer. The number is 262-684-657, client number, and in 2001 I received also a negative answer, but I make protests. And I got the disability level 2 in 2001, and I forgot to ask for a renewal. That was supposed to be a renewal because I'm disabled. Definitely disabled because I was plumber gasfitter and I was total soccer school's operator and owner, because I withdrew the money from RSP money from plumbers, pipe fitters, local 170 in 1997, because they acted against me with prejudice, gross prejudice. I won the case against Beacon Mechanical. They placed me on a blacklist. I couldn't find work, so I opened the total soccer schools with help of Canadian government. And in 2001, Attorney General asked me for time extensions, so I applied for time extension for my case against BC Soccer and FIFA, and he denied. So I couldn't understand that, so I staged a protest from window of Meiwa Hotel, Chinese hotel in downtown East Side, and somebody called for the ambulance. Ambulance came in, and I was explaining to the operator of ambulance that the protest has stopped, and he attacked me in a reckless way with artificial commas set to kill. So I was dead clinically at the hospital, at the SP hospital in 2001. And later on, they tried to sterilize me because I was barely alive. From 2002 to 2007, I was on a physical disability because I received physical disability, and the British Columbia government paid for brace. My first brace was from Total Soccer Schools money. And the second is from British Columbia, the government, because I used that brace for like 2 hours to bend the knee outwards to make cushion and amortization. Here you go. This is X-ray. This is X-ray from Brussels. Right there, you see, the cartilage was removed, and it was removed also meniscus. In 1984, I was the best soccer player, the best striker in Canada, injured in Toronto, because the University of Toronto asked me to join their program after a few sessions, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore because it was pain, causing me great pain. So I definitely disabled. Because later on I was in carpenter apprentice, and then I was plumber gasfitter, lifting heavy loads and going the stairs, and my knee was constantly in pain. That's why I wasn't happy, because nobody knew. Even my former wife pretended that she didn't know that I'm disabled. I divorced her. Handicap, the doctor from Walburg described a handicap, certain handicap. You see, it was a certain handicap. Described by Dr. von Walburg from Brussels. And doctors in Poland they place X-rays from Brussels on a side, because they don't like Belgium. Belgium is Western country. Don't forget that I'm in behind Iron Curtain with Eastern Bloc. Don't forget that. I was born here, Canadian citizen, and don't state the obvious. That's my former wife used to say, don't state the obvious. But I have to state the obvious for obvious reasons. So you lecture me with disability rules. Well, disability rules, I know, is severe. It's severe. The disability is severe because it's physical disability cannot be made healthy again and prolonged. And of course, it's prolonged, and it started probably. It started in Canada in 1984 in Canada, because I didn't want to go through a great deal of pain with my left knee, and I resigned from U of T team, soccer team, best striker in both legs, best striker. I was scoring goals like Klaus Fischer from Germany with scissors, you know. And also there's another document which you have that is online. X-ray is online, and you also have X-ray from in Vancouver from 2001. You also have documents that the BC government paid me for the brace. Over here they tried to blind me. They spray me with pepper spray, not like in Vancouver when I was arrested illegally. There was no court order to take me to hospital. There was no permission to give me artificial coma, set to kill, attempt to kill, and then attempt attempt to kill. Okay, so I was dead clinically. Successful attempt because I was dead clinically, and then attempt to kill with sterilization, which was funded out by pharmacists in London drugs. So I sent you documents via FEDEX in few days at the latest. And I cannot complain against Service Canada, because Service Canada sent me information that Police State Insurance refused to send work documents from 74 to 81 3 times. They refused it. They acted against me because I am from Canada, you see, capitalist country. What do you think? And they also have grievances against Klose. Klose, one of the best strikers in Germany, born in Poland. He wanted to be a coach of national team, but they wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him because of prejudice. Klose, a very good striker, working with junior team of Bayern. Had a chance to be international coach, but they wouldn't let him. Like they wouldn't let me in Vancouver to let me see license 3 times, because the BC Soccer technical director had a quota: 75% pass in Shawinigan Lake and 25% pass in Lower Mainland. All who failed in Shawinigan Lake, which was 25%, got the pass in Lower Mainland. 25% before the test. So all the tests were staged and fake. And I didn't notify FBI. FBI did a raid on FIFA in 2016. They arrested all the crooks. And I don't want to go into details because worldwide investigation, Football Gate, is still on.